Here in the banks of the Mississippi, there are really two stories in Baton Rouge. By some measures, the city's doing quite well, actually. This is a diversified economy with the petrochemical industry, the state government is here, and two big universities, Louisiana State and Southern, a historically black college. The economy is doing quite well. When you look at the skyline here, you see a lot of building cranes doing more work. And unemployment is about 3% here. That's near full employment. The first-term mayor is wildly popular, and as he comes up to his second term, election for second term, looks like he's going to be unopposed. And they're still celebrating LSU's football championship here, National Football Championship, and its recruiting class, which again looks very good. But there are some entrenched problems in this city that really don't offer easy solutions. Traffic is very bad here. It's almost as bad as it could be or would be for a city twice its size of its 230,000 residents. Crime, violent crime in particular, is rising in the city, and the public schools here are really struggling. There is the threat of a state takeover for 11 schools in the Baton Rouge district, and it's lingering out there. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. And lurking beneath all those things is the issue of race. As one person put it to me, it is the subtle undercurrent that really affects everything here. Baton Rouge is a divided city. It's about 40% black and about 60% white. And while there isn't really a lot of overt racism here, there are socioeconomic differences that have created a divide and really a segregated city. The public schools, for instance, are 80% black, and they are very poor, as I said before. About 80% of the kids in the district are getting subsidized or free school lunch. The education problems in the city feed the unemployment problem here. There simply aren't a lot of good jobs for uneducated, unskilled workers in the city, and there's no mass transit to take that population elsewhere if they want to get a job. The crime rate here tends to fall much heavier on the African American population. It's everywhere, but it's particularly in North Baton Rouge, which is where the African American population is based. The effects of Hurricane Katrina have largely passed through here now, but there are still tens of thousands of people who came here during the hurricane who people don't expect to go anywhere anymore, and a lot of people feel they have exacerbated some of the problems around here. Considering all those issues and large black population, you might expect Baton Rouge to be a Democratic stronghold, but that just isn't the case. Over the last couple elections in particular, low black turnout has led this to become a Republican stronghold. And people expect that to be the case again in 2008. The one thing they do say is that depending on the makeup of the Democratic ticket, you could see a big drive up in the African American turnout that could affect the result, but they think that would have to be a big change in turnout, and a lot of people don't know if they expect that.